neighborhood, live and interactive. This is Fox 29 Weekend.
This young woman's life was cut short after a lethal dose of diet pills. The message her mother wants you to hear and what one expert wants you to know so this tragedy doesn't happen to anyone that you love.
Have you seen this next story on your Facebook or Twitter feeds? This 21-year-old British woman who died after she took diet pills that contained a highly toxic industrial chemical. Her name is Eloise Parry, and she bought these online. According to her mom, she took 8 pills, and that's when she started to feel sick and drove herself to the hospital. But by the time she got there was nothing doctors could do. The drug was literally burning her body from the inside out. During an interview, her mom told Sky News she hopes her daughter's death is a lesson for everybody.
My message would be, please don't. Please don't take this drug. If somebody makes the mistake that my daughter did and takes too many of these pills, the doctors, the staff, if you go to hospital, if you go to A&E, they're not going to be able to get them out of your system. You know, they will take their toll, and it's an awful way to die. You know, they cause you to overheat, they cause your kidneys to fail. They are dreadful things, and it's not something you want to do to yourself. I wouldn't wish this on anybody.
Joining us right now by Skype to talk about this, the professor of pharmacology from Georgetown University School of Medicine and also a former FDA senior medical officer, Dr. David Gortler. Good morning. This is so scary. That happened in Britain, but could this happen for teens and young people in this country?
Good morning, Karen. And the answer to your question is yes. This item that this poor young lady took is considered by the FDA to be a food supplement. And this is something which can be, unfortunately, very easily imported through another country. The food supplements are something which are not regulated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, and they haven't been, and the FDA has no plans. The problem is these food supplements they really are drugs. They do have pharmacological properties, and people can get very sick if they take it. Some people think food supplements aren't really considered a drug, and if you take more than one, or you double up the dose or triple up the dose, you'll be okay. But that's absolutely and definitely not the case. Even more of a warning is taking more than what's recommended of some of these food supplements. And these drugs which come from other countries, they're not regulated. You have no idea what's inside them. Sometimes the dose can be a lot higher than what's actually labeled on the outside of the bottle, and sometimes those drugs can be complete placebos and not work whatsoever.
Oh, it's so scary. This one really touched a nerve. We posted this on our Facebook page and got so many comments. I want to read some of these. Christy writes, it's sad. No question those fad diets and pills are just a quick fix and can be, in this case, deadly. Rosa says society is ugly, and she was so pretty. No pill needed. And then this one from Katie, no diet pill is safe. Most of the time, they don't put all the ingredients on the bottle or the packaging. Just step away from them, period. So, doctor, I want you to ask you specifically, the chemical in this drug was DNP. Is this in other diet pills out there?
No, it isn't. I mean, this is not an approved ingredient by the FDA, but I mean, it's also not banned by the FDA per se. It's not banned by the FDA in the same way that, say, Drano is not banned by the FDA. But on the other hand, it's not a good idea to take it. This drug is not approved for any kind of clinical use whatsoever. And this poor young lady who took this, I mean, she just probably didn't know any better. She didn't understand how complex pharmacology can be. And by ordering things online, she bypassed the FDA, she bypassed the pharmacist, and she bypassed the physician. And anyone wanting to use any kind of drug to lower weight or do anything whatsoever, it's very important you talk to a physician or pharmacist that you trust and buy it from a reliable U.S. manufacturer, not an imported product from another country.
Oh, doctor, thank you so much for your time this morning, because it is such an important message to get out there. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen.